Namaste everyone, I'm Hari Krishnan. This is the 94th video towards the Save Soil movement by Sadhguru and the Isha Foundation. So as I had agreed yesterday, I would speak a bit more about permaculture. So what is permaculture? So permaculture is more of a way of living and how to approach nature and how to keep systems sustainable. So permaculture, even though it started with the expansion permanent agriculture, later based on the social context, it was recoined as permanent culture, a culture that can be imbibed by the practitioners to set up a sustainable natural system around them. So permaculture is a very vast topic. So I would like to share some bits of information about permaculture, and if it interests you, you can look deeper into it. So permaculture is based on three fundamental ethics. So one is earth, and another the people, and the third one is to limiting the consumption of resources by people. And it has various principles like making better use of the natural resources, reducing the wastage in the produce, collecting natural resources so that we can use them when we need them. And permaculture is based on something called whole system thinking. Yes, probably big words, but it basically speaks about living more sensibly. The whole system thinking is nothing but being aware of the consequences of one part on the system. How is change to one part of the system going to affect different parts of the system and in turn affecting the whole system? Because the system comprises various parts. So similarly, when we are doing agriculture, it is very important that we recognize the type or species of plants we are growing or we are getting rid of from an ecosystem. Because every change we commit on the environment or on the nature has some effect on some other being. A simplistic example would be if you are getting rid of a particular type of plant because they are not useful to you, there might be a species of insect that is living on that, and there would be another creature that is feeding on that insect. But when the plant goes off, the population of that insect goes down significantly, and that would lead to food scarcity for the higher being in the food chain. So every small change we commit has a consequence. So permaculture tells us that we got to be aware of the environment, aware of our actions, aware of the influence of our actions on the environment and the resulting influence of the nature on us. So it's about realizing that it's all a circle and that we are part of the ecosystem and we are the ecosystem. And permaculture is also derived from various indigenous concepts of sustainable living, and the design principles of permaculture are based on that. So permaculture is an interesting philosophy to look at as well as to follow. So let's make it happen. Let's save soil. Let's live sensibly. Namaste.